presentation you're about to watch has a profound significance for me. It consists mostly of photographs from the Festival of Crib Scenes we held in the run-up to Christmas 2017. That was the last Christmas I got to spend some time with our mum. Only a couple of weeks into the new year, 20 years after our father's death, Mum drew her last breath on this beautiful planet of ours. Some of you, I'm sure, will recall that as the festival drew to a close, I was struck down by a really bad flu that lasted for several weeks, including Christmas. It was a struggle for me, and my mum, as I say, was in hospital too. Memories like this, which are very mixed of course, remind us that we cannot control the events of our lives, and that some of our memories as a result of this are both good and bad, happy and sad. But that said, we can create memories for ourselves and loved ones. We can purposefully decide to make something more of the traditions we've inherited. The memories associated with Christmas are perhaps, in many families, the most profound of all, and this is something that Pope Francis really gets. When he speaks about his own memories of childhood, he frequently talks about his grandmother and the strong influence she had in nurturing his faith. Not so much by taking him to church or giving him catechism lessons, but by telling stories, repeating traditions, handling religious objects, statues, crucifixes, prayer cards, prayer books, the like, and marking feast days with family celebrations. And Pope Francis, I'm sure, drew on these kinds of memories in a letter he wrote in December 2019, encouraging us to focus greater attention and devotion to the creation of and use of a crib scene in our own homes. These are the words from that letter we will be hearing as we watch this presentation, accompanied by some familiar carol tunes. This, incidentally, here is the crib that was at the heart of our own family Christmases at home. The crib was made by one of my dad's workmates. As I recall, he was a Polish gentleman. I rescued this crib from the loft where it had been retired to some years ago. And my niece set it up as part of the festival we held, allowing her boyfriend to give a little help to her creativity. The idea for the festival itself came when I finally found a crib set of figures for our new church after a search of 7 years. And for the festival, parishioners and our parish schools were as to bring in or create a new crib scene. In the middle of this presentation, in front of our own altar, was a demonstration of our new crib figures, and they were formally blessed. To my great joy, and even the sadness of that Christmas cannot erase this joy, lots of you responded and showed great creativity. It was particularly significant for me, and I hope for us all, how the crib scenes demonstrated not only the devotion of the whole parish, but the dimension that's brought to our parish by the different ethnic traditions and cultures that help to make our parish community so much richer by their presence, and indeed the example they show of their devotion, all of which reflects the message of the angels. Glory to God in the highest, and peace to all peoples.
"15 days before Christmas, Francis asked a local man in Greccio, named John, to help him realise his desire, to bring to life the memory of that babe born in Bethlehem, to see as much as possible with my own bodily eyes the discomfort of his infant needs, how he lay in a manger, and how, with an ox and an ass standing by, he was laid upon a bed of hay. At this, his faithful friend went immediately to prepare all that the saint had asked. On the 25th of December, friars came to Greccio from various parts, together with people from the farmsteads in the area, who brought flowers and torches to light up that holy night. When Francis arrived, he found a manger full of hay, an ox and a donkey. All those present experienced a new and indescribable joy in the presence of the Christmas scene. The priest then solemnly celebrated the Eucharist over the manger, showing the bond between the incarnation of the Son of God and the Eucharist. At Greccio, there were no statues. The nativity scene was enacted and experienced by all who were present. As Pope Francis says, with the simplicity of that sign, St. Francis carried out a great work of evangelicalization. His teaching touched the hearts of Christians and continues today to offer a simple yet authentic means of portraying the beauty of our faith. Indeed, the place where this first nativity scene was enacted expresses and evokes those sentiments. Greccio has become a refuge for the soul, a mountain fastness wrapped in silence.